Knock knock. Who's there? ZeeHoo. ZeeHoo. YouTube, what is up? So today I have got the ZeeHoo 3-in-1 Qi2 rotatable wireless charging station for my iPhone, my AirPods, and my Apple Watch. In the box they get some instructions. You get the 3-in-1 charging unit, a USB Type-C cord, and a 30-watt USB charging brick. And it has everything you need in the box. Now, when I first saw these rotatable 3-in-1 chargers, I thought they were pretty cool, but is it really, gimmicky for that? And coolness won out, so I went ahead on Amazon. I bought one. I'll put a link down in the description. Now they retail for $75 on Amazon, but they've been running about $53, $52 or something like that if you want to check it out. Now, been using this for a couple of weeks on my bedside, and it dawned on me how I want to start using this 3-in-1 charger. I want to use it as a travel charger. Now I do have Bink's 3-in-1 travel charger, and I have the ESR 3-in-1 travel charger, and I'm going to compare them later on in the video. There are some pros and cons using this as a travel charger, and speaking of pros and cons, it would be a big pro if you were to sub to my channel, smash that like button, and it would be a con if you didn't for me. I'd just be sad. Oh, boo-hoo. So I've got the ZeeHoo 3-in-1 here, and you can see it's just a regular little cylinder. This comes in two colors. It comes in black and it does come in white. It's got some grips here on the bottom for slippage, and when you push there and you get your charging pad for your AirPods, and you push here and you get the charging pad for your watch. And they do on the bottom have little vent holes while they are charging. Let's go ahead and let's see what the measurements are on this and how much it weighs. So I have my wife's I got into her little sewing kit and took her little cloth measuring thing.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
I'll return it, I promise. Take a look here, turn it on its side here from the top of the little nub for the iPad. Oh, look at that. The magnet sticking. Let's go ahead and let's say, a little over 4 inches, 4.25, about 4.25. Here along, we're looking at about 3 inches.
Wait a minute!
Height, 4.25, and across is 3 inches. So there you go. And I've got my scale here set up on grams. What's the weight? 348 grams, which is heavier than the other 3-in-1 chargers. There's a con. Go ahead and plug it in here. USB plug in here in the back. The little light comes on here white, and when you charge, it will breathe like a ice blue light for 10-20 seconds or something like that. But the light will always shut off. If you have it next to your bedside, you're not gonna have, trying to sleep, you're not gonna have a light on or anything like that, which is very cool. So once you have it plugged in, you pop out the sides here, and you got your little charging stations over here for the watch. This will charge at 2.5 watts, and your AirPods will charge at 2.5 watts as well. Now, if you have AirPod Pros, you'll have to do them sideways, probably the same with the AirPod 4s, but if you have the second gens, the original looking ones, those will sit on there straight. Got your phone that'll just set up on top here, and that charges at 15 watts. It doesn't fast charge your AirPods or your watch, but I said I use this to charge stuff at night, so it can take its time. Right below here, you just hit the button and it rotates and goes into standby mode, like so, which is very cool. And then you can just hit it up top, and then it moves back. Here, let's listen to the motor. Not hardly loud at all. So let's go ahead and compare it with the other travel chargers. Got the ESR here and the Bink's 3-in-1 charger here. I don't guess I have that plugged in. Looking at these 3 chargers, with the Binks, it's very compact and flat. And you can open it up, lay everything down flat, and then, you know, charge your phone, your Apple Watch, and your AirPods. Now, the cool thing is that you can set it up. This thing pops back here for your watch to use the standby mode, which is very, very cool. The one thing about it is having, you know, a heavier phone. If you don't position it just right, it's, as you can see, it's going to fall forwards. This did not come with a brick and cable. Now moving on to the ESR one, the ESR travel charger is cool, comes in its own little case, and you know, it's got the brick and its own USB Type-C cable, but there is some assembly required. You have to take this out here and pop on the watch charger here, and your phone pops on there, and AirPods here, and your watch there, which is very cool. Comes with a nice little carrying case, which, you know, I don't know, one's taller than the other, one's, you know, fatter than the other. Assembly required. So those are kind of the pros and the cons with that. Like I said, this is, you know, very compact, easy to take, but with a heavier phone, you got to balance it just right. And with this one, it's about the same size and assembly required. I'm gonna start trying this out as a cool little, you know, travel charger. How about a case for your phone? Now, I have a video right here on the Binks Kevlar case, the Prestige case. It's a nice case, magsafe, covered buttons, camera control, super light, my favorite case. I use it all the time. Guys, thanks for stopping by. Peace and love.